Good morning, children. How are you all? I wish you all a happy new year. Hope you all are fine at home. I am also fine, children. Okay, you might have learned that previous day's lesson, that company, John Star Company, how it is, it's the how it was formed. That means the act, Companies Act was how many Companies Act has been established in India from its initial stage. Okay, and what are the amendments that they have made, and at last the recent act 2013 act, what are the amendments that they have made in this act from the 1956 act. We have learned that one. Now we are going to learn the next heading, body corporate. Okay, then what is the meaning of this body corporate? Corporate, you have heard this even in the TV debates and all. If you listen to the related to the politics and related to bank or any even politics, they often say this word, corporate companies, corporate companies. So first of all, we should know the meaning of that corporate. But that word company, it is related to the company only. Okay, so we can say, because we have learned the company itself is having two or more special features which were not available for the in the old type of organization. That is the partnership and the sole proprietorship organization. That one, that main features that they enjoy is the legal entity, or that is the perpetual succession and the limited liability. These were absent in the other organization. Okay, so they have some legal existence, or if anyone the members die, or if they become that lunatics, then are insolvent, the company's life will not be affected. It will survive for a long period, unless it is wound up. Okay, and it is having limited liability. The liability of the members is limited to the value of shares, the shareholdings of them. Okay, so the definition given by the Companies Act we will see. Okay, the definition is given for the body corporate under section 2, subsection 11. Body corporate, or a corporation means what? A private company. Okay, private company we can say, or a public company, or now the recent invention, that one person company. Okay, that also, or small company, or limited companies, limited liability partnership. This is also another new introduction. Okay, that limited liability partnership. Before it was available only in foreign countries, Western countries. In India now they have introduced this limited liability partnership, because we have learned partnership is not enjoying the limited liability. Now they have limited liability partnership, or a foreign company that is incorporated outside India. All these are called body corporate. Okay, a private company, or a public company, or a one person company, or a small company, or even limited liability partnership, or foreign company which is incorporated outside India. All these are what? Corporate. But this will not include what? Any cooperative society. Any cooperative society registered under Cooperative Societies Act will not come under this body corporate. Okay, or any other company not that is not defined in the act. Okay, that is called body corporate. You should know what is body corporate. Okay, now we will see the formation of a company. Formation or what registration, how to form, how to establishment of a joint stock company, how they will establish or they will that incorporation, registration. Okay, all these are the words. Okay, registration of a joint stock company, how we can form a joint stock company, how we can establish. Okay, here first of all we should decide about the numbers of persons, members to form a joint stock company. Okay, here how to form. So first of all they will get an idea to form a company, isn't it? That is the first one, the seed. That is that idea to form a company must be inside a person. That person only starts that idea from the idea to form a company and till it get registered. That is called the formation. Okay, so we can say that definition given under section 3 subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2013. So any company can be formed for a lawful purpose. For a illegal purpose we may not form a company for smuggling goods or for stealing things. Okay, so that it must be a lawful purpose. And how many people should be needed? If to start they are going to start a public company, the minimum number of members must be 7. Okay, there is no maximum limit, no limit. If it is a private company, the minimum must be 2. The maximum we have learned in the new act, it is 200. Okay, and the new concept one person company. If a one person company is to be formed, minimum person 1. Okay, that name must be subscribed in the memorandum of association and articles of association. Okay, his name must be included in the memorandum or articles. Okay, so only the number of members they have mentioned. Okay, and the purpose of starting any company must be for a lawful purpose, and the minimum of the public company must be 7, minimum number of members, and the maximum it has no limit. Any number of members can be included as members. But to form a private company, there is a need of at least 2 members, and at the maximum of 200 members. And if it is a one person company, then that name of the person in whose name it is established must be mentioned in the articles or memorandum. Okay, now we have to see the stages in the formation of a company. Stages, 4 stages. There are 4 stages in the formation of a company. First one is promotion. Don't think of the promotion of the students, okay, not the employees. Here the promotion, promoter, one who have an idea to form a company. Okay, then next step is registration. How to register, what all the documents must be filed, to whom it should be registered. Okay, then where, which register office. Then after that, capital subscription. They need capital to start any business. So next stage, how to collect capital. Okay, if it is public company, from whom? If it is private company, from whom? Then commencement of business. So after this, they can start the business. That is called commencement of business. Okay. Here, this promotion and registration, these two are very important for all type of companies, whether it is private and public. Okay, but these two are needed only for the public company, because here the capital subscription, who has to provide the capital? Only the person who starts the private company. So they can start, they do not have an idea to collect capital from the public. Okay, so because it is public company, they have to collect the investment, the amount from the public, the ordinary people. So they have to go with another stage, capital subscription, that prospectus they have to issue. Then the people that investors, those who are willing to invest their money, they will deposit the money in the bank, in a particular bank, scheduled bank, and their application will be accepted, allotted, and they become the member. So another procedure is there. Then after completing this one, they have to get a certificate of commencement of business from the registrar. Only then they can start the business. But for a private company, if they have completed the registration, if it is registered in the with the registrar, they can start the business. So now we will see one by one in detail. First one, promotion. So what is promotion? You know that it starts when a person have an idea to form a company. There itself the promotion starts. Okay, when a person have an idea to start a company, that is called promotion. Okay, then the person want to have an idea to form a company is called promoter. Okay, maybe the founder, we say, the founder of the company. Okay, that organization, founder we say, isn't it? That person, that is the common word that we use. That is called the promoter in joint stock company. Here the Act has given one definition. Companies Act under section 2, subsection 69 of the Companies Act 2013 defines this promoter in 3 points. Okay, first one, who is the promoter? A promoter means whose name is entered in the prospectus as the promoter. Okay, whose name is entered in the prospectus or in the annual return as promoter. That person is called the promoter. Or a person who is having that control over the full affairs of the company. Over the affairs of the company, the whole affairs, its operations, its production, marketing. A person who has the control over the affairs of the company is called the promoter. Okay, he is also the promoter. Or a person who can give advice, or he can give some directions to the board of directors. Okay, or how a board of directors must act as per the advice and directions or instructions from the promoter, the person. Okay, if the board of directors are directed by any person, that person is called the promoter. Okay, So we can say a person who is having the control over all the affairs, or the person one who controls the board of directors of their act. Okay, then or the person's name which is entered in the prospectus or annual return, that person is called the promoter. Okay, now we will see what are the duties, what he has to do. Okay, what are the things he has to do for the formation of a company? What are the things he has to do to form the company? First of all, he has to appoint the bankers. Okay, because bankers means their main aim must be that investment, isn't it? If they do not have the investment, they will not be able to form a company. So that investment may be either it may be from their own or from the public. Okay, as per the type of company, but that amount must be deposited, or they may get some loan. So first of all, they have to decide about their bankers. Okay, then the lawyers, solicitors, lawyers or legal advisors. Okay, then the brokers whom they are going to purchase the either the raw materials or the machineries. Okay, whom they can contact to purchase them. Okay, in order to procure the material requirements or machinery requirements or whatever it is, assets. So all these people must be appointed with which bank. Then who will be the lawyers or legal advisors, consultants, then the brokers for the company. That is the first point. Then the main two documents I have told many times, the memorandum of association and articles of association. These two documents must be prepared. Okay, they have to prepare the document and they have to print the same document, not handwritten. Okay, and it must be registered. Okay, first of all they have to write. I think for this preparation the solicitors may help how to prepare. Okay, the memorandum and articles of association must be prepared and printed and registered in the register office. Then when they prepare, they have to get it signed. Okay, so he has to select the person, okay, who are ready to sign the documents. Which documents? This memorandum and articles of association. Okay, here I think that for private company 2 persons must sign. Then for public company 7 persons must sign. Either they may be the members or the directors, or even maybe the promoters. Okay, so that must be found out. So the person who will sign the documents must be found out. Okay, then he has to enter into the contracts. Here the brokers, no, he has to enter into contracts with the brokers. Regarding what? With regard to purchase of raw materials. Okay, purchase of raw materials or machineries are related to that that maybe with the bankers, how to get the he has to talk about the capital subscription, how the capital will be subscribed and whether they are ready to receive the application money from the public. Okay, because why we cannot pay the money in the company, because the company may be situated in one place, but if it is a public company, then all over the India they will collect the investment from the public. Okay, so they will select a particular bank. For example, that State Bank of India. Then they will ask to deposit the money in any branch of State Bank of India. Okay, then they will collect and they can get all the amount through that bank. Okay, so they can enter into contracts with these bankers and with the brokers related to the purchase of raw materials and machineries. Okay, all these duties the promoter has to do. Okay, so then when his duty is stops, then he has to appoint these people, then preparation, then point out the person to sign the document, and he has to enter into contract. And when it ends, that this promotion ends when he handed over this that company to the directors. Okay, to the directors he will hand over the company in order to function the company at the time of the first board meeting or annual general meeting. Okay, that meeting only they will select the directors, auditors, everyone. The first annual general meeting. All these meetings you will learn in the next lessons. Okay, now we will see the second stage. Second stage is the incorporation or registration. Okay, second one is registration is also called incorporation. Registration of company or incorporation. Because these three letters, we say in India registered, isn't it? If a company is registered, we will see that word limited, because this is the special feature that a company has, limited. But in foreign company they will write this one. Okay, that John company, that INC, that is incorporated. Okay, that means it is registered. Then they will give the name INC, incorporated. Here the word limited will be there. Whether private limited means the P will be in the bracket. Private limited, that name will be there. Okay, name and all you will learn. Name is very important. How to write the name of a company, that we will learn in this one. Okay, so this registration, that is the or incorporation, this is the second stage in the formation of a company. Here many steps are there. Okay, so all these are done by whom? The promoter. Okay, the promoter has to do many other things also. This is the first duties he has to do. Then how to register, that also must be done by the promoter only. What he has to do? First, the main thing is the name, isn't it? So first of all he has to apply for the name of the company. Okay, application for the name of the company, because name is very important. Any two name cannot have the same name. Okay, so that is very important. The name must be got sanctioned by the registrar. He will check whether the same name is available in his register. Okay, if it is there, then he will not sanction and he will not recognize that name as the name of that company. He will advise the promoter to alter the name of the company. Okay, to change to select another name. So that is the first one. Second one, preparation of, see here that duties, no, here. So he has to prepare the memorandum and articles of association. Okay, then another one he has to do, next step, he must get a declaration from a professional. Okay, then he has to get that subscribers, that people who has to sign the documents, no? So those who are signing the memorandum and articles, from them he has to get it signed. So he has to prepare one affidavit. Okay, from the subscribers. The next stage is furnishing verification of registered office. So they have to decide the registered office, in which office they have to register the name of the company. Okay, then they have to prepare all the particulars of the subscribers, their name, their address, their full name, everything. Okay, there you will study subscribers. Then in the same way, the particulars of the directors, the first directors, and their consent letter, whether they are ready to act as the directors of the company. So their details must be given, and along with that one they have to attach the consent letter, whether they are willing to work as the director in the company, that also must be attached. Then the last step, the power of attorney, because company is a legal person, okay, that is artificial person, and it cannot act its own, but on behalf of the company a person must be acting as a that he has the right to act on behalf of the company. That person is called, that person must be got the power of attorney. Okay, so and the name of one person, they have to give the power of attorney. He has the power to act on behalf of the company. So that must also be got. Okay, so what is the first one? We will learn the application for availability of name of the company. Name of the company, that is very important. Okay, so the promoter has to apply to the registrar, okay, for the reservation of a name. To whom? To the registrar. Application must be given to the registrar along with the fee, a particular fee. The second point is preparation of memorandum and articles of association. And articles, both. Okay, first one, they have to apply for the availability of name. So they have to get the they have to prepare an application stating the name of the company that they wish to start the company, or if an already existing company can also apply for the change of its name of the company. And along with the application they have to pay a prescribed fees to the registrar, and if they accept then they can start that, they can have that name. Okay, or again they have to select another name and they have to register. Second one, preparation of memorandum and articles. Here this memorandum is called the charter of the company. These are the main documents. It's the most important document. Both are important, but this one defines, the memorandum defines the charter. That means it's rule that all the its scope will be explained in the company. Okay, here it has many clauses. Name clause, what is the name of the company? Okay, name clause. Then situation, where it is situated. Okay, that means the address of the company. Then what is its objectives? Objectives must be stated under the objective clause. Then capital, what is the details related to capital, what is its nominal capital or registered capital, how much they are going to subscribe to the public. Okay, that issued capital. Then how much is subscribed by the public. Then how much they are going to call, how much they are going to allot, and how much is the minimum subscription and allotment. Then first call, second call, final call, all these detail must be given. Then the reserved capital. Then liability clause, it is limited liability only, isn't it? Even then it will be how much the members are liable for the debt of the company. Then subscription clause, how much is subscribed by the public. Okay, then if it is a one person company, what is it? Then they have to mention the name of the person who is going to start the company, and then after, if that person dies, the nominee, who will be the other person, then his name also must be included. Okay, okay, then the articles, another one. First one, the memorandum, that is also called as the charter of the company, or the scope of the company will be explained in the memorandum. It has different clauses: name clause, situation clause, objective clause, capital clause, liability clause, subscription clause. If it is a one person company, then the name of the person, that is a subscriber name, and if the subscriber of the one person dies, who will carry on the business, that company's affairs, that also will be stated. Then another document is the articles. Here in the articles, what will be stated? All the rules and regulations. Okay, rules and regulations of the company will be explained in the articles of association. Mainly the objectives will be there, how to achieve the objectives. Okay, so that objective will be stated in the memorandum, and how these objectives will be achieved. So how that there, it's a scheme, it's that norms, rules, regulations, everything will be clearly given. Okay, then how the management or the employees have to work, and the management, what is its functions, management functions, employees functions, everything will be stated, how they have to work. Okay, everything will be stated in the articles of association. Okay, now the two process we have learned in the procedure of company formation in the incorporation. The other 6 we will learn in the next class. Okay students, So it is the long answer, one of the long answer, how to form a company. And the promoter you have to learn from the thing that I have explained to you. It is in page 261. Okay, promoter. The person who envisages the idea is called a promoter. Then the definition, 3 points. Okay, that 3 points you have to write. That I have written in the notebook, you can mark. Okay, students, thank you very much.